Okay, hey everybody. We are doing some blueprints today. I know it cannot be seen, but I'm about to bring it up right now. Okay. So yeah, we're playing blueprints. It sounds like blueprints. Haha. Yeah, from what I understand, this is a kind of like puzzle solving mystery sort of a game with some roguelike elements, which is pretty cool. I love those types of games. I love, Slay the Spire and Inscription. And yeah, I saw a little bit of gameplay of this, and it very much intrigued me. I was going to get it eventually, but honestly, the gameplay that I watched of it made me want to get it even sooner. So here we are. Yeah. So let's just get right in.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Day one. All right, so here we are. So yeah, a timely manner. So like this, it said day one, but I'm wondering like, do we have like a month, a week? How long do we have to do this? Open only in the event of my death. That's a nice stamp. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. I should probably do a voice. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this will, Oh, but the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of the stipulations should I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads, abandon the path, and go where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Thanks. Grandpa? He said he was his grandnephew, so is he our grand uncle? The blueprint of Mount Holly. We can access it with the tab menu. Alright, entrance hall. The entrance hall. Past the steps and beyond the grand doors, admission to Mount Holly is granted by the way of a dark and garish lobby, suitably called the entrance hall. From here, each guest's adventures begin. However, the 3 doors that proceed onward do not always lead to the same adjoining rooms. Type permanent. So yeah, permanent. So from what I understand, this is like, I don't know if there are other permanent types, but at the very least, the entrance hall is always going to be here at the beginning. But everything stemming off from it will be random. And then the antechamber, which I guess is kind of what we're going for. From antechamber, from its root meaning, the room before, all signs and paths. But why am I using that voice? From its root meaning, the room before, all signs and paths point toward the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room, resting on the 9th rank, may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and room 46. So yeah, the antechamber must be in some way connected to room 46, where we're trying to get to. Cool. So let's call it a day. No, let's not do that. Hold on. Just realized I gotta change something here. Why is that so large? There we go. That's better. Maybe a little more. There we go. Okay, perfect. Let's resume. So I can go any which way. I got anything here? Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 step. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching in the manner and must call it a day. Right, so we got 50 for the moment. Let's start. You know what? I like starting with the left. Let's do that. Okay. So it's 2 rooms each, right? I believe. So we got a hallway. We got the bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. Or a closet, which would immediately close it off. Okay. And from what I understand, every time you use one of these, it is no longer being able to be reused. So let's try a hallway, just to maximize our options right now. And also sometimes I think there might be not always, but there might be things that you can pick up. Oh. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. I've never understood, like, what is the west wing? Like, is it just one side of the house. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, we could use the pantry, the laboratory. So the laboratory is a dead end. We could do the guest bedroom, which gives us 10 steps, or we could do the pantry, which gives us a thing. I'm almost tempted because, so like I said, I did watch a little bit of this. We want to get these rooms kind of out of the way. So you know what? Sure, let's use a dead end, and then it's gone. And hopefully that means we should not have the laboratory bothering us again. So now it's gone. Got 47 steps. I can do the parlor, the spare room. Let's do the parlor. Oh, okay. This is the white box. This box is the black box. The blue box contains the gems. Is this one of those like riddles? Like, I'm always one of us always lies, one of us always tells the truth. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the old hams, or the Oldhams, this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been in such a decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusion that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spend pick up. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included this with a letter of all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays one true statement. There will always be at least one box which displays one false statement. Only one box is a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. So at least. So there's at least one box that is lying and one that... So there could be 2 that either lie or tell the truth. But there's at least one of each. This box is the white box. That seems like a lie. This box is the black box. That seems like a lie. The blue box contains the gems, which seems like the only thing that could possibly be true. So, if I'm understanding this right, hopefully I am. Hey! Okay, we get some gems. Some jams. Uncut jams. Do you want to still say that anymore? Probably not. Okay. Cool. So now, can I just see where we're at here? Okay, yeah. So, I think we're doing okay so far. I don't... Can I... Okay. Oh, that's so helpful. So if I do that, that kind of wastes that. I could do that. That seems pretty good. Or I could do the nook. The nook doesn't... No. The one that works best is the bedroom. So let's do the bedroom, and then we get +2. Great. Oh shit, there's an apple. Nice. +2 again. It's like we barely lost any steps. Greetings from Reddington. Nice. Okay. It does look like there's not a whole lot to interact with, which is nice. Like, I do like the stylization of this game and like everything they put in, but it's almost kind of nice and refreshing that there's not a whole lot to interact with, because it, you know, it makes it easier. Like, you don't have to look through like every wardrobe or every drawer to like potentially find something that you might need. It looks to be fairly obvious, the stuff that you might need, which is cool. Okay. The West Wing Hall, the den, the pantry. The den gives us a gem. let's do the den. The den. I said dem. This is quite nice. Get another gem. Oh, oh, a trunk. Okay, I'd actually never seen this in the game. Okay, so I don't know if I need a key or something to open that. Well, I guess we'll find out. I do know that backtracking also kind of uses up some of our steps, so I don't know if I want to start doing that yet. Like, I know we've kind of made a decent bit of progress already. Like, we haven't really made anything that's too, like, dead end or, you know, like, pretty much every hallway has a purpose so far. Like, there's no hallways that lead to, like, a wall that's unusable. So we're doing okay, I think. Do I want to go to the right, maybe? Or do I want to just keep moving up? You know what? Let's go to the right. Just see what we can... storeroom, observatory, gem requirement. We do have some gems. Nook, I can get a key. Storeroom. Again, I don't know if I want to put like a dead end thing right in the middle. Let's do a nook. Alright, alright. Cool, we got a key now. Okay, ooh, what's this? As you continue your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down on your notes and observations. A pad, a scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Is that something I can pick up? I cannot read any of those. Okay. Wait, did I think about this wrong? Oh, I did! Damn it, I was just saying, haha, we don't have, like, any misused hallways. But I thought about it wrong. Shit. Well, okay. Can I use this key on this? I can! Sure, let's use it. Hey, more... Wow, more keys! Okay, profit. Let's go... Do I want to go this way? Let's go this way. Sure, why not? We got a chapel, which makes 3 different ways to go. We got a spare room, and we got the pantry. See, the pantry keeps coming up because we haven't used it yet. Do I want to do the spare room? You know what? Let's use the chapel. I don't have any coins, so we don't have anything to lose from using it. Whenever you enter, so that's whenever I enter here, I lose a coin. So I don't have any coins, so I have nothing to lose. But if I came back here, I would lose a coin, I believe. So the keys are multi. So the keys work for chess and for hallways. Jeez. You know what? I'm kind of... You know what? Let's use the storeroom. There's a bathtub. Alright. Got a key. Got a gem. And it said there was some coins, which I'm immediately about to lose. Oh, that's unfortunate. Maybe I should have thought of that. Yeah, so I step back in here and it's gone. I should have thought of that, but that's fine. Okay, let's go this way. Ooh, the courtyard, the drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Gem requirement, spare room. Maybe, do we want to use the spare room, or do we want to... I don't want to do that. I don't want to... I feel like I want to use the spare room, because I don't like wasting hallways. So let's do that. Let's use the spare room. We're currently in rank 4. How are we doing? We're doing okay for steps. Oh, shit. Okay. Kitchen might be useful. This is nice. What's this? Mount Holly kitchen menu. Banana 2, club sandwich, bacon and eggs. This is all coins it must cost, which I don't have any, so... Damn. That's unfortunate. Yeah, see, I don't have anything, so it doesn't let me. Sheet. Okay, well, maybe we can come back here if need be. I don't know if I don't want to put, like, a dead end here either, do I? Like... But I might not really have a choice. Okay, I'm gonna do the guest bedroom. I'm gonna get some steps back. And then maybe we'll double back. Ooh, a key. Nice. And go back to the entrance hall and see what we can do. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note. Thank you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of DOS to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL. Or YL? Assume K. Okay. So the billiard room has a room, or has a game in it that does not related to... There's a game with a dartboard that is not traditional to like regular darts. Okay, so let's... Now this is the only unfortunate thing, is that we have a long way to go back. Luckily I don't have any coins. Yeah, see, this is pretty rough. Do I want to... Okay, I want to go... Okay. So this way... Oh, no, I don't. God. Okay, now I'm going to go this way this time. Honestly, that wasn't too bad. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. God, it keeps giving us dead-end ones, which I'm not a huge fan of. Sure, let's do the pantry, I guess. We get another apple. Some coins. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Cool. Which is where we are. So that was the extras they left, I guess. So is there like a... Did they scatter 5 of each fruit around? Is that what that... Or is it maybe a combo for something, I wonder? Dining... Great Hall... Great Hall, 7 locked doors? I have 4 keys. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Wow, well, we got pretty... Well, we got, what, 1, 2, 3... We got to rank 5. Rank 8 is, like, at the very end. corridor is always left unlocked. Let's do the dining room. Okay, and now you know what? Actually, I'm gonna go this way. Oh, it doesn't do what I want it to do. Sure, let's do the nursery, even though I've already drafted some bedrooms, unfortunately. Is there anything in here of note? Of use? Ooh, what's that? Lucky Rabbit's Foot, greater chance of finding items. Cool. I'll take that. Which looks to be a child's book. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. Oh. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. He never looked up for the fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who always wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you. In fact, in the same room. And you can see him reading it there. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince in his book, the red book we just read. That was nice. I wonder... So the only thing that was really emphasized that it was the only true color. But the game is called Blue Prince. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm reading too much into it or not enough. I'm not too sure. We'll find out. Okay. So, only where left to go is this way, I suppose. That seems to work best. The conference room. Corridor is terrible. That locks us. Same with the workshop. So yeah, the conference room seems to be the best to make sure that our run continues. Conference room. There's some notepads. They said for me to get like a journal. Can I take these? I do not appear to be able to take them. Oh yeah, look, and now it opens up into the... Nice. Okay, cool. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you had a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Okay. Interesting. Wait, this guy has a red pad. What does it say? Safe code 9083. Okay. Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Okay. So there's an office that has a safe. And 9083. Gotcha. That's a dead end. That's not a dead end. Oh, the bunk room would be useful. But the observatory is the way that our run continues. So cool. Okay. The Fixed Stars, Constellations by Richard Witt. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one, depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day. Different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations and impress your friends discover the joys of stargazing. North Star plus... Okay, so Stargazing gives us coins, potentially. North Star, +1 gold. The twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The slice, +3 steps. Diamondus Minor, +1 gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Farmer's apples are extremely delicious today, which I would assume maybe makes them give you more steps. Clavis the key, +1 key. Diamond Major, +5 gems. Draxus the dead. Dead end rooms are more common. Oof, that's a bad one. The sale, everything is 50% off today. Florealis, bloom of the sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers. Oh. Okay, so there's one objectively bad constellation, but all the rest of them seem to be pretty good. Okay. So I just gotta keep turning it until it's in position. What? Do I have to do it this way? I didn't think it would matter. Maybe it does. Almost there. Am I like overthinking this? I don't know. I've been stumped by a fucking... Hold on. Maybe there's an element that I'm missing to this. Oh, there's a height adjuster. Okay, yeah, that seems right. Nope. Okay, now go the other way, the other way, the other way. The other way. There we go. Okay, so now I can look out through this. Yay, the North Star. Alright, +1 gold. Not the bed. So let's go. Passageway, maid chamber is less likely to find items. This is a dead end, don't want that. Do a passageway. Requirement 2 gems, which I don't have. So I gotta do the maid's chamber. Damn, so less items. Oh, but it counts as a bedroom. Nice. So okay, that's at least some of a bonus. What's here? Staff notice. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have any interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In the following, the instructions left by the Baron himself. Effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th, Miss Babbage. Okay, so they've been given a month off. So I wonder if that means I have a month to do this. Interesting. Nothing. Nice hat. Let's continue. That. I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know. The corridor makes us go on. Sure. Let's do the corridor. Hopefully that's not a terrible mistake. Okay. Doesn't appear to be anything in here. Let's continue. Security. Closet, utility closet. I mean, it's got to be security. Interesting. Okay. So that's us there. Yeah. Okay. So there's. Okay, that's what I was looking at. There's like a room with like some jewelry displayed. There's like a piano room. It's kind of cool that we can see these. A safe. Videotapes. And a phone. And blue memos true, red memos lies. What does that say? Unless written by hand? I think that's what that says. Yeah, I think so. I don't know what else I can say. I think that's what that says. Ooh, a security card. An electronic key card opens electronically powered security doors. Sweet. Okay, so red memos are lies. Wait, but we found a thing that was like safe combo. That was a red memo. So what, was it lying? I guess if I find a safe, I'll find out. What's over here? Oh, same thing. Oh wait, no, it's different. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. And there's a terminal password that we cannot read. Okay, so this is a red memo, which would be False. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. So that's wrong. So the antechamber is locked and we need levers. Keycard access to security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. So the further up we go, security doors will show up. We have a keycard. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. Well, we're doing pretty good for steppies. Alright, so there's nowhere really to go. Except, can I use the phone? No. Don't think I can really use anything else. Not the tapes. Oh, I can use this. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. View estate inventory. Nothing. So I'm assuming that maybe means that of the rooms I've discovered so far, I've found everything. Because it wouldn't generate rooms or the inventory for rooms that I haven't done yet. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Keycard system settings: security level medium, offline mode locked. The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting, 5 or 6 with a high. So let's set it to low. Change offline mode. This is a mode that determines the default setting for the security doors will be set to if power lost during a blackout. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Yeah, so it's currently set to locked, so if the power goes off, we want them to be unlocked, not locked. Okay. Well, that's probably good, right? So I'm assuming that there's probably not a way, we're not going to have like a random blackout. There's probably something we can do to turn off the power, if I had to guess. So let's go this way. It's locked, but we have a key. Ooh, the courtyard. Probably the... Oh, I can't use the courtyard. I don't have gems. No, we're fucked. Oh, that sucks. I can... damn it. The courtyard would have been clutch because we could have kept going up. Oh, damn. Well, you know what? This is a pretty decent map, I think, for our first run. I guess we'll do the boudoir. We get another 5... We're killing it with steps. It's just unfortunate that I don't really have anywhere to use them. There's a safe that is with, like, a Christmas photo? Okay. Ooh, jeez, I thought that... Oh. It's the same safe. What did it say the safe combo was? 9803? Which does not appear to have worked. Is it because it was... Well, there was that big safe that was in the can, so I wonder if there was that one. It was also red, so it could have very possibly have been a lie. Why is it... It's a Christmas photo. This would be dumb. It's the only reason I could think of the significance of this photo. What the heck? That's terrible. And the photo's in the same room. Why would you have the like, oh my god. Terrible. Just terrible. Ooh. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her entire fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause and that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her stories, to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. He used to say that we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. Is Daniel my dad? If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, which is me, inherit a fortune. So what happened to Marion? Is that who it was? Marion? Hold on, let me read that again. Marion. Dear Marion's disappearance from the trouble. What is this? I can't grab that. What is it? And I can't crouch. Why can't I grab that? That looks like keys or something? That's annoying. I don't know why I can't grab it. What the hey? Okay. I guess. I don't know why I can't grab it, but... Oh, okay. Well, sure. I mean, like it said, we don't keep things, so... Office. Opportunity to earn and spread, coin, and... Okay. I guess that might be good. Well, actually, I can't do that. Because I don't have enough gems. Ugh. Keys for sale. Damn. Either way, dead, and let's just do the breaker box, I guess. I don't know. And an ampersand and like some sandy dunes. Woo. Key card into entry system. I can turn. So, assuming that turn the garage on. Assuming that I had made a path to go further, I could have just turned off all the key card doors. Okay. Why did that one go to purple but the rest don't? I have no idea what this could do. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, I'm messing it up. Oh, jeez. Huh? Oh. We're close now. What did... What does that do? It's probably something for something else that I haven't unlocked. And I did it. But it probably doesn't matter. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Oh, shit, there was a key here. Again, not like it matters. Man. Well, that was cool. We got to the security room, which seems like a little bit of a milestone. What is this little thing here? I don't know what this is. Does it mean I have to, like... I guess there's, like, the little directory for each of the rooms. Like, the little notes on them. I'm kind of wondering if I can go outside. I read that. Because there's not really much else to do today. I can make a wish. I don't know what that did. That's probably locked if I had to guess, even though I could hop that fence for sure. But I guess we're respecting our great uncle's wishes. What did he do to Marion? Or what did he hush about Marion? I wonder. What could it have been? Oh, a little like minecart track there. So there's like secret areas even outside. Whoa. Whoa. Can I go there? I must be able to, right? That must be something you can do. Is there... There's nothing on this side. Oh, this is so cool. Little bird bath. Very nice. My steps are going down out here, right? It's still at 40. Keep an eye on it. Ooh, it's dark in here. Spooky. A bunch of crates that look to block the way. So I'm guessing we must have to light those torches, and then maybe we can like figure out a way past here or something. Oh, I can sprint. Ooh. Did I just see something? The grounds. It's staying at 40. Huh. It's interesting that it doesn't go down out here. Oh, no, it did. 39. So it just takes a while. Well, that's kind of nice, I guess. That it I guess, in a way, it makes sense because there's probably the grounds are, a lot more open. And maybe take longer to get through. So this probably takes us off the estate. Private drive. There's a camp. Is there some hobo on our property? The campsite. Due to the rules set forth by your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a respectable off-site sleeping quarters. Oh, it's ours. I am the hobo. Great. So this is where we sleep. Cool. Okay. Well, cool. So there's a locked gate, and then it looks like there's a chopped down tree, and another gate that I could hop with a locked combination. It said, yeah, it said no. It said the safe. Well, it's on a red card, so maybe it was lying about it being for the safe. What if it's this? 9803. Nope. All right. Chopped tree. This. Okay, I guess that's pretty much it, hey? Until we unlock more stuff, this is pretty much the area. So I guess we might as well lock it up for the day. I guess we could... I haven't really looked at any of these room descriptions, eh? Storeroom. A dedicated storage space filled from end to end with a surplus of chairs, carpets, and paintings, and a handful of other things that had at one time been in vogue and on display elsewhere in the house. Guest bedroom. A small bedroom maintained and kept available for accommodating weekend guests and impromptu visitors who find themselves compelled to stay the night. Also a dead end. Security. A control room with the state-of-the-art surveillance equipment, inventory system, and access control via an electronic computer terminal. This room is where the estate's patrol guards kick up their feet, and thank their stars they are living in a modern era. Very standard mechanical blueprint. The boudoir. A private salon with a plethora of fainting couches and chase lounges that served both as a dressing room for her ladyship in the morning and a cozy sitting room for her in the evenings. So her ladyship, is that Moira? What was her name? I can't remember already. Is that who it was? Maybe. The chapel, a private sacristy as ornate as the most lavish rooms of the estate, is watched by 8 azure angels depicted in stained glass. This room is more than true to your uncle's vanity than it was to his faith. Okay. It is watched over by 8 azure angels. That seems like a significant note. Maybe I should have paid more attention to that. But maybe if we get it again, I'll look at it. Spare room. As unfurnished, unfinished, and otherwise unremarkable empty room. If there had been at some point been plans for the spare room, it would have been those designs are now long forgotten. The kitchen. A standard kitchenette with all type of amenities: a stove, refrigerator, oven, and sink. This gallery is where the cooking staff prepares the daily cuisine that will be later served in the dining room. The corridor, a long hall with 2 doors as at either end that had been one. Jeez, I cannot read today. A long hall with 2 doors at either end that had been one of your uncle's most frequently traveled rooms. Consequently, he had never left strict instructions to the household staff that the doors of this corridor should never, under circumstances, be locked. The utility closet. One of the benefits of the restoration of an old building is that it allows the owners to update on modern amenities. The utility closet and the circuit breaker box within were set up when the gas-powered lighting and was retired and replaced by a more fashionable home electrical system. The den. A more traditional family room, warm and inviting, so comfortable one might assume that the countless clocks surrounding the sofas are placed in futile attempt to avoid inevitability wasting the entire day here. The parlor. This cozy lounge, furnished with couches and armchairs, serves as the perfect social setting for receptions and other parties. Consequently, this was one of the most popular rooms for entertaining. The late H.S. Sinclair has known to supply a myriad of parlor games to encourage his guests to think and conversate. It's kind of nice. The conference room. In his later years, H.S. Sinclair had become withdrawn from public life and conducted all businesses from the comfort and privacy of home. This included the occasional board meetings, which were held in the professional setting of this room. An intimate and warm room with a large dining table boasting a serving tray and silver dome cover. Dinner is served here each evening. Also, I like how the staff are early, but there's still somehow dinner will show up, like if I get to that 8th room. The nursery. One of the few rooms you vividly remember your visits here in your youth, though even at the time you remember feeling a little old for the activities provided here. The twin cribs found in this room might suggest that at one point in time there had been some hopeful expectations of a sudden growth of the family tree. Indeed. Whenever you draft a band, yeah, so it would have been good to get the nursery pretty early, because we did draft a fair few bedrooms, but there was at least half of them were before we got it. The laboratory, a room where one might go to great lengths to avoid showing guests despite them always probing its location. The hallway, one of the many nondescript hallways sneaking through the estate and providing elegant causeways between the more noteworthy destinations that the house has to offer. I believe we already did the pantry. Or actually, maybe we didn't. A well-stocked pantry is always a true test of a large estate, and we kept Mount Holly's wide gamut of ingredients and supply stocks has always been one of the primary priorities of the house staff. Alright. So this is our first run, I guess. And I suppose we shall call it a day. Unfortunately, yeah, we got a lucky rabbit's foot, greater chance of finding items, and a key card, which seems really... We got some good stuff, but I guess I just... Not lucky. And we had 38 steps left. Like, we started with 50. We still had over half. But we just, unfortunately, got kind of cocked by the room layouts. I guess I will call it a day. We will start again. Total rooms 23. Rank reached 5. Steps taken 45. Items found. So wow, we regenerated a fair amount of our steps. Save and continue. I like the little symbol. It's pretty cool. It's like a pen, kind of. Day 2. Ooh, it even reflects. I like that. Grandfather. I guess he's granduncle. Granduncle. So this stays every time. So, yeah, alright. You know what? We started left last time. Let's start right this time. Again, we got the laboratory, spare room, hallway. Let's do the hallway. Just because because I like maximizing options. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. It's red. It's wrong. So rooms in the west wing are more likely to be unlocked. Bedroom, utility closet, or a guest room. It is starting to put a dead end. Sure, I don't know if I want to put the breaker box, because I feel like maybe that would be better to have farther up. So let's do the guest bedroom. Get a gem. Right, we already read that. Okay. Let's move on up. Spare room, laboratory, closet. I guess we'll do the spare room. I don't want to close this off just yet. Like, that would be really fast. To just close this room off completely, or like this side of the house already. Pantry. Alright, got some more coins. Another apple. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. Items for sale or store. Gem requirement. I mean, we just got one. And it continues. Sure. Ooh. What we got? Salt shaker, compass, shovel, sledgehammer. Ooh, sledgehammer. Shovel would probably also be useful. I imagine we can dig stuff. Compass. I don't know what the compass would be good for. Like, can you... Does it help with, like, maybe room generation or something? Salt shaker. Maybe something to do with luck. I have no idea. Because, you know, there's what, like, the throwing the salt over your shoulder whole deal. We don't have enough... I really want the sledgehammer, but... Because I have a feeling that would be useful. But I don't have enough money for that now. With? That's like the mountain range just outside, right? The commissary will be closed from day 12 to 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. This is red, so that's false. It won't be closed. You already read that. There's a game that doesn't work. Okay. Let's do a nook. I got a key. Yeah, we already saw that. A passageway. A corridor. Let's do... Again, I don't want to, like, close it off. But at the same time... Well, you know what? Let's do a corridor. Closet. Chapel. Courtyard. I don't have gems. Again, I don't want to use a dead end just yet. Let's do the chapel. And I am not going to enter it. You know what? We're actually going to double back. Because we're getting a few dead end ones, and I want to see if maybe we can go back to the beginning and maybe see if we can use them. Okay. So let's go to the left this time. Just immediately close it off. I'm gonna use the den. Alright, alright. Get a jam. A jam. Is this where I put the den last time? It seems kind of familiar that I put the den, like, right off of the... Oh, that's a very cool clock. And it's got the 4. I've bought clocks that are stylized like this, and there are so many that have the 4 wrong. It's like an extra tick, like an extra I instead of it being IV. And it sets me off. We literally got rid of a clock of ours because it did that. And I pointed it out, and then my parents looked at theirs because they had one like this, and theirs had the same thing. And so they also got rid of it because they were like, it bothered them. I'm glad that I'm, like, why? Like, if you're making a Roman numeral clock, use all the Roman numerals. Like, why are, like, I don't get it. Is it because people are dumb and they don't know what 4 is? If they don't know what 4 is, then they shouldn't have a Roman numeral clock. I'm gonna say that. Ooh, okay. Let's use the laboratory and just get it out. So now, I don't think there's probably gonna be anything in here, but now the laboratory's gone. We don't have to worry about that coming up again. I think that's a good use of it. Let's go into the den. Ooh. Oh, the passive. Can I back out of this? Can I? I can't. Once you select. No. I guess we'll do the bedroom. Oh God, I hope I don't soft lock myself. Oh, there's a thing. Oh, this is right. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember this. Okay, please don't be something that fucks me. Oh, come on. Change your direction. No, really? Come on, dude. This is terrible. This actually just fucks it. The courtyard doesn't give us... Oh, my God. Bro, that sucks. The twins. A pair of chests. Okay. I doubt they're gonna do anything. Oh, yeah, I can use a key. Oh. Well, maybe this might not be a complete bust if I can get enough gold. Holy shit, dude. Okay. New plan. Where's the commissary? The commissary, okay. Maybe this won't be a complete bust. It is kind of unfortunate that just... Maybe I should have gone back to the entrance hall and then try to go up through that door, and maybe we would have got something better. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. 17 though, dude. Okay, let's buy a sledgehammer and a shovel. And I'm gonna go outside. Let's see if I can use these on anything. I wonder, can you use like a sledgehammer to like maybe... Although it says like items you use can't be used off the grounds, right? Like, does that count for like the sledgehammer and stuff? Like, can I use... And like, can you use a key? No, because I think I had keys and I tried to open that and it didn't work. So I don't think any old key will do for the gate. I don't have anything to light the way, but I am curious if I can use a sledgehammer to like bend these down. I don't think I can. Can I like open my inventory? Sledgehammer. Can shatter padlocks, unlock trunks. Is that all it does? Oh. I thought I would maybe, you know, break this down. Looks like it could be useful for digging. Is there anywhere outside that I can dig? That doesn't seem like a crazy theory. I just want to look around and see if there is anything I mayhaps may be able to dig. But I'm not seeing anything that looks super obvious about being able to dig it. I can dig it, you can dig it. Oh, let's dig it. Wonder if I should like open all three of those like beginning rooms like at the start. I wonder if that's like a strat. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Whoa, how did I not notice that before? Huh. Is that like a security door? Could I have disabled that? I don't know. It might be different. Hopefully it is. Hopefully, like, you know, disabling all security doors doesn't make that, like... Right, and there's this, which we don't know the combo. Okay. Damn. I keep having so many steps and not enough to use. Damn it. We're calling it a day. I'm sorry, Uncle. I'm failing you. Total room's 14, ranked. Yeah, so we didn't reach quite as far as last time. Oh, I could have gone up through the chapel. I forgot. So I could have kept going, and I could have... Oh my fucking god. So I didn't lock myself. I forgot that I'm an idiot. Man, I could have kept going. Son of a bitch. Look at your map. I guess it's because the chapel's red, and for some reason I associate red rooms with, like, dead ends. But they're not dead ends. Okay, let's start with going this way this time. Let's do a spare room. Okay. I don't know if this is a good strategy, but I'm gonna do it. Let's do a hallway. And then let's go this way, and let's open up a corridor. Okay. Okay. Now let's see if I can get a dead end out of the way, maybe. I don't feel right about using the utility closet way back here because it seems pretty useful. So let's do the bedroom. Yay. Okay. Could use the power room to double back. That, you know what? That doesn't seem like a bad thing to do, I suppose. All right, here we are. We know the deal. At least one of them is lying. At least one is telling the truth. The statement appears on this statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. This statement appears in another box. Oh, dude, that's terrible. No. Oh my god. Wait, but... Oh, come on, man. So, this statement appears in another box. This statement appears... So those are both true. The blue box is empty. So does that mean... That means you're lying. So the blue box isn't empty? Yay! Oh, okay. I panicked for a second, but it actually was pretty easy. Yeah, the chapel looks like a good use of everything. Okay, right. So what do we got? We got Chef Angel, Farmer Angel, like Horse Angel, Maid Angel, Ho, and Maid, another maid, a sweeping maid. Okay. Yeah, there's a few different ones. Okay, cool. So going. So yeah, now this connects to that. So should I? You know what? Where's the entrance hall? I want to maybe flush out the other way. Sure, let's do the closet. Because then it's gone. Gem. Key. Painting. A $10 tag on it. Alright. Sure. You know, let's get up to this room and see what we can map out. Well, that's unfortunate. That kind of seals off the rest of the way. I think, do we have... We just got a key. I don't think we have money. So, you know what? Let's get some money. Get some stippy steps. I don't want to do the kitchen. Because that ends the run. So I guess we do the dining room. We gotta do the nook. West Wing Hall. The garage. Ooh, that's cool. But, I think we gotta do West Wing Hall just to maximize things. And you know what? I'm gonna go this way. That door doesn't lead anywhere, unfortunately. Oh, we don't have our shovel anymore. Do I want to use a key on the chest? I don't know if I do. We could get a key from it. Hold on. Well, let's just see if this doorway is locked. It's not. See, we're getting more like one-way rooms. Let's do the boudoir. Ooh. A magnifying glass. Okay, so we can look at, like, things. Oh, this is the safe room. Okay, so I can do this again. 1, 2, 2, 5. Still can't believe that's a combo. Okay, yeah, so, okay. I can pick that up. Oh, it's like a... That's why I couldn't pick it up, because it's like a holder for the gem. I see. Oh, I can like... Oh, I can look at the notes in more detail. Cool. Daniel. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Can I... Nothing... Just, it says 4. 4 from Daniel. Who is possibly my dad. Remember that? Oh, we can scan over this a bit more. Okay. I'm tempted to like go back and see if like there's anything we've missed on some of those notes. Ooh, special keys. What are... Wait, I have special keys? So... Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. Let's do the commissary. Sale, 50% off day 20 and day 21. Yeah, I feel like this is a month. Terminal password. Is Swan Song. Oh, cool. Nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, I gotta use a special key. Glad I didn't use it before. Oh, come on. You're not letting me... Why? I wanted to use a dead-end room here. 7 locked doors. Like, what in the world would that be for? Can rotate. 3 gems. That seems crazy good, but I would love to do that, but I'm short a gem in order to do it. I guess I'll use the Great Hall. I don't have any keys. So these are all locked? Is that what I'm to understand? Interesting. Okay. So I guess I'll double back and go to that other way now. I still don't have... I did unlock the commissary. I've only got 4 coins though, so I don't think I can buy anything of value yet. Oh, we could get security, which might be good. Yeah, let's do security. We're back. What up, Chief? Whoa. We got like a security door. Do we have a security card again? We don't. We got a coin, so it's random. Shit. Unless it was written by hand. Yeah, so I was right. You could, yeah, you could kind of read that without... Okay. Should I... Do I have to redo this every time? Oh, yeah, see... I missed 5 coins? 1 upgrade disc? Where? Where is this stuff? Is it like... Oh, is it telling me what's in the trunk? That'd be kind of wild. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to come out of it. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Set security level. Do it back to low. Confirm. Change offline mode to unlocked. Confirm setting. So yeah, I do have to do that every time, which makes sense because this is like a roguelike sort of deal. So, okay. So, I need a key card in order to get through there. Unfortunately, there was not a key card here. Terminal password. Wait, terminal password is Swan Song. That's right. Was this... Log into network. Swan Song. Password accepted. Connect into network. Some dial-up. Nice. Apparently, my little stream of me I've got on the side kind of decent, but that's fine. I'm assuming I probably don't have access to any of these. Staff services, punch in and out staff announcements, special orders. If you'd like to get a specific band of gum from your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders from all members of the staff. Oh, interesting. So I could, like, ask for certain things to show up. I don't think anyone else has access to the next order this month, except for you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you, your friends in faithful service. Oh, thank you. Request schedule change. All work has been suspended. Yeah, we knew that. Oops. Well, I don't know if there was really anything on there that we could utilize, really. Oh, wait. Shit, are we locked? Hold on, hold on. There was... It said there's, like, a ton of shit I missed. Sledgehammer, metal detector... I don't have enough for a saw, for that, unfortunately. What do you do? I can't get it. I wish it would tell me what it did. I tried like right-clicking and it didn't work. It also said I missed 5 coins. Like, I'm wondering if that's just what's in the trunk. What the fuck am I missing? Apparently. There's also a dig spot. I wonder if it could be that. You know, I'm very curious. Man, I really wished that, like, you know, there was going to be other shit that opened up, but it didn't really. There's the chapel. I don't want to go that way because it'll make me lose a coin. And I'm kind of trying to save them. That also sucks because I really wanted, like, maybe the rotating room or something, but I was short just one gem that I needed to get it. Oh, I'm also really running out of steps. But again, I don't have any keys. So, like, you know, what do you do? God, it would suck if they were at the chapel. Oh, more steps. Yay. Oh. While drafting, you may use... Oh, why didn't I see that? I could have re-rolled. Fuck, I didn't see it. Oh. Shit. Hold on. God damn it. Man, I'm really beating myself up. This kind of sucks, man. Like, how did I... God, I could have used it. I can't believe that, dude. It sucks. Yeah, I wonder if it's just detecting, because I'm not seeing anything. I mean, I could just be blind. What the hell is this? Staff notice, June 15, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Espin, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Weird. Can't really see anything off. Strange. Strange, strange, strange. Man, I really wish that fucking commissary was selling keys. Won't open. Won't open. Real fake doors. Awful. Just awful. And there's nothing of use in here. I can buy a gem, which again doesn't do me anything. Salt shaker, and then the other things, which could potentially be good, don't grant me anything. And this time I'm certain, nothing. God damn it. Okay. I think I've got time for one more run. Mount Holly Cozy Cottage. Oh, is that like the rank? Because I... Okay, I get you. Steps taken 50. Items round 3. New rooms 4. One more time. Day 4. God, what happens if I, like... if I get to, you know... Oh, I wanted to look at his will. Damn it. I don't have the eyeglass anymore. I wanted to look at his will and see if there was, like, any hidden notes in it or something. Okay. God, yeah, just immediately. Corridor. Let me see if I can get... Let's look around and see if there's anything in here. Doesn't appear to be. Let's do the storeroom, sure. Get it out of the way, all the way over here in the back corner. We get a key, we get a gem, we get a coin. I'm speed running. Okay. And then this one. Den, hallway, spare room. Let's do the hallway. And then, oh, okay, so these are all ones that bank. So, do the pantry. Get an orange, some coinage. And then, oh wow, we could put security this early? Is that of a benefit? View all inventory, all items currently in the house. I don't know. I'll do a spare room. And then you know what, let's double back. And we'll check this room. You know what? Yeah, let's use the closet. Let's get it out of here. Gem and a key. The silver key. Right, special one that we use to unlock certain doors. Now let's go here. Sure, let's use the. What was this? I didn't. What was it called? Bedroom. Just a bedroom. Okay. Yeah. We can look at this. Is this like Marion? Was that her name? Marion? I don't think I want to use the chapel. Or do I? I don't know. Well, let's use the parlor. Okay. Here we go again. This box contains gems. The other 2 boxes contain gems. That's got to be a lie. All 3 boxes contain gems. Also has to be a lie. This box contains gems. All right. That was fairly easy. Thank you, truth teller. Yay. All right. I don't see anything else in this room. Let's do the nook. Because I might maybe just try closing this area off, so... Right, there's that. I don't see anything else. Ooh, yeah, the chapel might be good. Coat check. Check 1 item and retrieve it on another day. Ooh, wow, that's nice. Or we could do the kitchen. I'm going to do the chapel. Yeah. And now we can utilize this. And can I put a dead end in here? I can. Let's do the guest bedroom, because I don't want to use the utility box just yet. Great. The magnifying glass. Awesome. I'm glad we got that. Anything in here? Probably not. Yeah, I don't think so. We're going to lose another coin. Ugh. Hopefully I don't have to double back anymore. The garage, the billiard room, the West Wing Hall. Ooh, the billiard room. We heard about that. Let's do West Wing. Oh, special key. Oh, wait. Did I want to do that? I don't think I did. It gave me the option. Fuck. The boiler room. Power source? Conference room. Passageway. Each one of them, unfortunately, leads. So, you know what? Let's just use the passageway. Gets us the most. So, yeah, that's closed off. But we get all this. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. That's awful. The dining room, I think. Take a look around. I don't see anything. Which way is... This way is down. Can I use this to use something to close off? Yeah. Let's do the nursery. Have I used the nursery yet? I don't know if I have. Actually, yes, because that's with the... Yeah, that was the book. Oh, we get the foot again. Greater chance of finding items. Great. Okay, now we could put security. Yeah, let's put security. What up, security? Oh. Yeah, we got another thing. There's no items on the desk this time, unless I already grabbed it, but I don't remember doing that. Which way is this? That's down? That's locked? That's kind of unusual. Alright. Ooh. Furnace. You are more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Terrible. The drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Okay. Well, I don't have any gems. or the dark room? Let's go with the dark room, I guess. Oh. So, you cannot see floor plans while drafting in this room, so I can't see what I'm about to do. So could I... I'd have to go back to the chapel. Is that a bad thing? Or should we risk it? Let's risk it. Let's just go with the middle one. Oh, it's the furnace! Okay, well, there's no real reason to go in there, I think. Damn. Let's do this one next. Oh, okay. You know what? Whatever. Keycard entry system. Let's turn it off. Oh, the dark room. Okay. So now power is back on in the dark room. Well, damn. Oh. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Who's Hartley? Oh, wait. Was his name H? No. Yes? No. What the hell is our uncle's name? Looking swanky. Sinkako. Bit more of a zoom in on it. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Broken lever. Could prove to be useful. Like the levers that supposedly lock the room? 1128. The tree was chopped down. 1128. Print notes. HS has requested yet another painting of her ladyship, I assume from one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as in large print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Okay, so now we have the combo. Cool. More pictures of the maids. Okay. I think that's it. Okay. Where was the branch that we could actually take? Oh, we could actually... So that room over there is not actually... Well... Wait a minute, we turned off security. Or... Oh, wait, I haven't reset it yet. Okay. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. We will set it to low. Confirm. And we will set... Oh. And we will offline mode to unlocked. So does that mean this door's unlocked now? It is. Well, that would be a waste. That would be a waste. That would be a waste. It's all a waste. Oh, you bitch. Come on, I wanted to use a dead end. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, is there anything in here that I can use, potentially? Oh, okay. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children Marion Marigold adds yet another feature, Scholastic, to another Thursday River Pictures Swimbird. Just chosen Herald Literary Medal. Swimbird author never considered herself success. My son was the one that actually got me starting writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, so we ran out of books we owned. My imagination to take over from there. Marigold, however, in previous interviews that her debut Red Prince is based on her son and his flexible love of the inflexible color of the color red. A statement that is proven held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. What the heck? Okay. I don't know if there's something I'm supposed to be seeing in here, but I don't. Oh, okay. The publisher and author detained by Redguard questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of the 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier named them as a person of interest in Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth officially taking responsibility for the attack, it is widely believed that the authorities to do the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. The press was quick to dismiss the rumors in the statement released Friday. Okay. Manning and White at press function. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and publisher Mary Marigold has announced a split with her longtime publishing partner Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came from the last creep. Author and colleague Caleb Manning, who Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend and Is this referring to something she stood for? No trace was discovered of Simca heiress, but search continues. Mariner, the author and historian, the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by close friends around Hunter Bell's tea room in Trinsdale. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. That seems to be the last one. See anything. Oh, she's wearing a different pendant there. I'm assuming this is the same lady. It's a swan. Can I? There we go. That sucks. This is a 4 passageway room and I can't use any of them. Okay, so what was it? 1128 for that that room. Okay, we've still got some uses here. Archived floor plan. Oh, you. Lose half. The billiard room. Oh shit. Just realized I have plans and it's oh my god, archive floor plan. Oh my god, this is terrible. Whoa, a gymnasium, which maybe I lose 2 steps. Terrible. Let's use another key. Man, this is going so well. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put that in there. Does it is it? Oh, no, okay, it's not when you step in. I was curious about that. I assume, I guess when you step in, that would be brutal. What's the archive floor plan? Oh, the coat check. Yeah, check the, you know what? Let's check. Oh, the broken lever. That's so important, I think. But the magnifying glass is pretty handy. Can I check all of them? Okay, yeah, no, I have to. Interesting. I can only check one item. Well, that using that weight room has actually kind of buggered us here. That's okay. Because like I said, I do have to go pretty soon anyway. Oops. Oh, God. Maybe sooner. Because I'm going the wrong fucking way. I did want to do the billiard room thing, but I don't have time. Oh, and minus 2 steps when I step in there. The aquarium. Oh, you. Oh, damn it. I want the aquarium. Oh, nice. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 2, 5. Another gem. Last key. At least we're using all our things. Locked. Damn it. And now we're out of keys. Was there another way to go? Or is that pretty much... That's pretty much it, hey? Yeah. So we made it a little bit further. And I don't really have any steps to even check that other thing. So, like outside. So, you know what? Let's call it a day, because I'm already late for this thing that I have to do. So we'll call it there. That was really fun. Red Villa. So yeah, we discovered totally, we drank 6, 28 rooms. I found 4. And 8 new rooms. And this is way more filled out. Like before, you know, we had entire sections that we just, you know, weren't able to access. That's pretty cool. All right. I'm gonna save and quit. And I will see you guys whenever I plan to stream next. Probably, hopefully, within the next few days here. But for those of you who came by, thank you. If you want to subscribe, feel free. No pressure. And I will see you guys next time. Okay. Have a good night, everybody.